All right, everybody. Well, today's off to a good start. Kind of a good and a bad start. But before I explain any of that, the ups and downs and ins and out, I don't think any of you out in YouTube land have ever been introduced to this little treasure that we're driving in. Came out today. Joe's got the whole engine put back together, more or less.
Pretty much.
And it's time for paint today. I had another truck of mine that needed a diagnosis, and I'm embarrassed to say that Joe figured the problem out that fast. Means he's really good, it means I'm really bad, more or less. You were a little disappointed in me. He'll never admit it, but he had to be a little disappointed that I didn't figure out what was wrong with my truck. Anyhow, let me bring you back up to speed here with the here and now. So we got to run out and go look for a few things. And Joe's like, we'll just hop in. We'll hop in Old Red. And I'm like, what's Old Red? And this is Old Red. It's a 1968 International half ton.
And
That's
no,
been
it was originally a half. Yeah, originally
half ton.
Yeah.
Joe took this thing, and I'll show you a little more of it after we get parked and stopped. But he put a Cummins in this thing. You put it's got a Dodge 5-speed out of a Dodge.
Yeah.
And has updated and upgraded, and he put it on a 3/4 ton chassis, or 1 ton.
It's the original frame. I just put the axles out of the Dodge.
That's what it was. Original frame, but put heavy axles out of a Dodge.
Yeah.
So it's set up, it's got a fifth wheel plate and everything in the back, or a gooseneck ball, and it's set up to be able to pull a little weight because it's got this big old Cummins motor in it. And she likes to rip. So anyway, we're gonna run down. We're trying to find a little paint. I brought some paint down to paint this motor, and it's not quite the right stuff. I just can't bring myself to like it. I'll show you what I'm talking about later on. But here we are. We're gonna bang this out, and just thought we'd bring you along on a quick little journey.
I can't believe that stayed there.
Oh, I thought that was just coming up out of you.
That's part of the program.
I thought it was just coming out of the grill. I was like, that must be. I saw it up there, and I was like, oh. So here was my truck problem. You guys have been fighting a little vibration. Here you can learn a little from this, all right? No shame here. Just a slight little vibration in the old Kenworth here. And anyway, I had crawled under and given a shake and a shimmy and a sham wow on these U-joints. Where that goes, of course, most of you know, but that is the little short shaft that goes in between your two axles there. I had inspected it back when the vibration was not real pronounced and didn't see anything, couldn't feel anything. And of course, since then, things have gotten worse and worse. And I finally called Joe and was like, hey, I got to come down anyway. It's time to paint this motor. I've been wanting to do that. And so had the paint mixed up home and brought it down and figured Joe could replace what I thought was going to be a carrier bearing. However, through a quick inspection, we found that, of course, the vibration's been much worse, and it's that. So new U-joints on the short shaft. But before we get over to the engine and we debut that little baby, I want to walk you guys around this creation of Joe's. International man through and through. Whoo, right here. Check this business. Man, haven't got to look under here yet, I don't think.
Just fits.
You didn't have to cut any big holes or anything too crazy?
No.
Man, oh man. What you got here? A little moonshine jug?
That was a beer growler, yeah.
This is just your overflow for you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's windshield washer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. Holy darn. So you just go down to the liquor store, and when you run out of fluid, is the alcohol keeps the ice down.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No wonder his bums are always looking.
Yeah, I know. You always. I just caught that. That's funny. Oh, so you guys check this out. He put air right on the front end. See that? You don't see that very often. Put air right on the front end. Back here, total custom. Check this out. Took some semi-truck parts and stuck them back here. That's why this baby's able to do some towing action. Big, beautiful exhaust. You said original paint.
That's the original paint.
You just put a little shine into it, huh?
Yep. This whole corner was completely folded in, and this was creased all the way back to here.
Uh-huh. And you got her all...
Got it out without damaging the paint.
Dude, that's insane. And I mean, this looks no worse than any of just the regular body of the pickup anywhere. Yeah. And you built these bumpers yourself?
Yep.
My favorite part, personal favorite, corn-fed. If you don't know what that means in relation to international, then you're gonna have to get on Google tonight and dig around. But what a beast. What a beautiful creature. Here's a little inside action for y'all. So he stuck this 5-speed in. Right there. You guys, this thing's really fun. It's really loud and just really, like, you kind of feel sort of like you're strapped on the front of the engine there. You're just kind of, whoa, it's all right there. And that was one of the beautiful things of old rigs and old trucks and stuff, is that you feel what you're driving. And do you have a name for it? Just corn-fed?
Yeah, just corn-fed.
Old corn-fed. You definitely feel it with old corn-fed.
The other one's Corn Star.
Oh, really? That's funny.
They fought me on those license plates.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Beautiful job, Joseph. Okay, so the whole reason that I came down here and brought the truck down for Joe to change U-joints on was because this baby is ready for some paint. Right here. Joe's been laboring tirelessly, day in and day out, going for days without sleep, all to get this thing put back together. He's got her sealed up just right. I mean, look at this. Look, oh, it is beautiful, beautifully resealed. Just, this is it. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm not gonna reveal to you the paint. We're gonna paint it up, and then maybe I'll tell you the paint struggles afterward. But I'm gonna show you the finished product coming right up. All right, you guys, I don't know if you're gonna be ready for this or not. In fact, it's probably a little premature because we don't have all the accessories on and everything. There's gonna be a turbo and manifold and charge air pipes, and so there's a lot of stuff to go. Some of you are probably not gonna like this. Some of you are gonna think it's cool. You have to remember this. These are complementary colors to the body of my truck, okay? So before you judge too harshly, complementary colors. We're trying to actually do this with some kind of scientific purpose, all right? Here it is. Okay, there you have it, you guys. The old purple, and it's kind of actually, it's not, it looks like this is kind of an old Detroit inspired engine block. That's what the kind of the engine block color is. And then the purple is the left side complementary to the right side complementary. The cream of the truck being in the middle. So you got the cream, purple one side. I can't remember the name of that color, but it's on the other. So it'll be a little different. We're gonna have, I've got some cool hardware coming for it. I'll tell you about it in another video. But we're gonna have a black exhaust manifold, ceramic coated black. It's gonna be ceramic coated black turbo. The charge air pipes are, they were like polished, weren't they? Oh yeah, we'll get them cleaned up too, but they were like shiny, like sha-sha. So it'll come together, but wanted to go for something that was just a little bit different, you guys, something that you're not gonna see every day, something that's more unusual. We had to go down and get some purple paint because the automotive paint that I had mixed up just was coming out really strong blue. That was our whole problem while we were in the pickup earlier in the episode. This was supposed to be this metallic purple, real deep dark purple, and it ended up like flaming blue, like whoosha! And I just couldn't make it work, and just couldn't do it. So anyway, prairie purple. That's where we're at, you guys. We're gonna go. It's Friday afternoon, and it's time to get out of here, get back up to the ranch. Joe's got some hockey tonight, and that's about all we got for you. So until next time, y'all, be good.